second, the third baseman, Tommy Edman.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman. Out in front of it, strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
That is third. The first
now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2 out, nobody on. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. And the pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing and the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Adam Wainwright gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Outside, 2-1.
2-1.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Carlson is there, 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he popped him up. Coming in is O'Neill, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a long dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Holt rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Count now a ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Popped him up. Molina is under it. And the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more. Here's Matt Carpenter. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line the line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Matt Carpenter becomes the first out of the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Batting. The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Garcia, 28 years old. He's a 9-year major league vet. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Bader is right there, 1 down. Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A bouncer up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 2-1 home. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
And it's quickly 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. Drilled to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The center fielder.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Now batting.
Here's Brock Holt now. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Line towards center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And here's Christian Yelich now. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Wainwright comes set. Here it is on 0-2. Count still at 1-2. Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. Now in the box, Dylan Carlson, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
And it's fouled away. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Colton Wong. He singled his last time up. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that's the second out.
Now batting. The third base.
Now to the plate, Tommy Edman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Smoke moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away.
Now batting.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. And a curveball in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Ball 2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Grounded to the right. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Matt Carpenter. Fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Braun on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ryan Braun. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Line to the right side. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Here's Eric Sogard. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
On the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a one-out single right there. And, hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Dylan Carlson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
It's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lorenzo Cain. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Throw on to first in time, one away.
Good stop.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And that misses for ball 1. Two and 0. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Christian Yelich. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. O'Neill waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes another 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting, the first base.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. The tag, and he is cooked at first. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will.
Leading off for the Brewers, the second baseman, Cardnials.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Ball 2 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, the designated hitter.
So here's Avisail Garcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off. Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
DeYoung fields it cleanly, and the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll, and striding forward the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded by Sogard. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. 1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Ready now, Tyler O'Neill. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that ends the inning. Cards leave. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard.
Third baseman.
And he takes a called strike, 0-1. Called strike, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Pops this one up. DeYoung over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46.
Striding in once again, Dylan Carlson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Short, hit hard, fielded cleanly. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. And he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Knebel A 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So striding in, Tommy Edman. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Wong, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. John Gant is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis.
And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
John Gant.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Molina gathers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
In is Christian Yelich. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch on the way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Molina has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 71.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul DeYoung. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 0 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Hader is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Matt Carpenter is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. The 0-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first. Ready for another chance? Yadier Molina. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 the count to Molina. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are 2 horrific late swings.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. A swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Milwaukee jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eric Lauer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year.